Our next Tempest Trials is going to be awesome. Oh, there she
Oh,
is.
yeah. That banner sucks.
Yeah, that banner
Oh.
is awful.
Whoa.
Not as bad as the Gale Force banner though, because that is just no.
Wait, Lid's cool. But no, this banner,
The
yeah,
Gale
you're...
Force banner at least has good 5 stars. This is literally 2 free units.
Yeah, Ninian's technically a free unit because you get her part of the heroic ordeal.
The Hero's Path, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Hero's Path, whatever, yeah.
Ordeals is for Dragon Flowers.
Yeah, I keep mixing it up because they basically released that thing and then they never did anything more with it.
Yeah.
Alright, but this one, yeah, young Tiki's kind of out of date. She's still pretty good if you get her refine-ish, but you probably would prefer adult Tiki nowadays, so yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, there's very little reason. Unless young Tiki gets Resplendent, free you can go. And besides, these guys are going to show up on weekly revivals. It's just not worth it.
Right, so no point. Anyways, it's just funny to see them put Ninian and Tiki here to give a throwback to the harmonic. that's cute, but yeah, it just shows how outdated they are.
Can't put female Robin in.
Oh, also you can't be female Robin yet, right? Or Grima. So yeah. Anyways, I had a Tempest Trials Plus event starting on October 9th. Ever Two Halves. There's a Summoning Focus event for the Tempest Trials Plus bonus allies. And the bonus allies are pretty crummy, actually. Tiki, Ninian, and Robin. Oh god.
At least we have them.
Ninian is at least a dancer.
And yeah, you get a bonus dancer. That's pretty good.
The answers are hit and miss. Sometimes the dancers die super earlier, and sometimes they...
Well, Ninian's kind of
Ninian has obscene amounts of HP.
Well, I hope that matters, because, yeah. I stopped running dancers in my Tempest Trials All Battle teams, because they just don't do anything. They either die super early, or they... Yep.
They give them renewal. Like the renewal seal on dancers in Tempest Trials is actually really good.
No, I've tried. I've tried. I stopped bothering with it. I rather just run like 4 offensive units. But yeah, because she's a bonus hero, I'll probably run her over Tiki. I don't even have a Robin built, so. But that said, the hero that...
Anybody doing this?
Huh?
Don't run Zane. I'm just gonna say that first.
Oh yeah, Zane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Battle AI will hate him.
Right. Zane in hands of AI guys is not a good idea because the AI doesn't like factor in his weapon at all. So if they put Zane next to like Robin, he'll just have like Robin stats. So.
Or nobody at all.
Or nobody at all. Wait, if he has nobody, then he has his own stats, which would be I don't know. We don't know his stats yet, so.
Yeah. It just wouldn't be as ideal.
Yeah, like this entire idea is like fit him next to all the strongest heroes, and then he has all the strong stats. So yeah, Zane's an interesting character, but in the hands of AI, it's wacky.
Yeah.
Okay. With that says, Enna, she's the most interesting hero here because she's Dragon, Red Dragon, a Halloween version of her. That's so goofy.
And
But
infantry dragon too.
okay, let's see. Doesn't say here. Tiki and Indian can transform into dragons, you know. Yeah. Thanks, Faye. Helpful as always.
Very observant.
Aww. She still looks pretty clueless, which is right. Also, oh! I like this. This is based off like the Chinese zombies. Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it fits her. I like that. That's pretty original. I like that. Yeah, good job. Okay, and with that said, oh boy! This Seals. Brazen Defense Res.
Those are...
Wait a second, this is what you were waiting for forever.
Brazen Def Res, that's a seal I'm not 100% keen on for any units that I have built, but I recognize it's really good. Attack Defense Solo, on the other hand, yeah,
Everyone's
Fallen
gonna like
Julia
it.
just got a massive upgrade.
Yeah, heroes that can auto double and need to be alone are gonna love that. But honestly, any hero would probably love that as long as that hero charges forward. Another one is like Petrine, super fast speed. Like would love to have a bit more attack so that she can target, and when she attacks, she targets res. And her defense is the only thing kind of like questionable, and now it gets fixed. That's a really good seal.
That could also work on Mage Erica because, well, Cavalry Mage, and that's just even more stacking being done.
Where her defense can actually be useful.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is pretty major. Those are 2 really good seals. The reason why Brazen Defense Res guys is really good is because you can create teams, certain teams, which they just delay the battle forever. With a Brazen, if they somehow do get their HP low enough, 80% or under, all those extra defense and res stats could help a lot. And if your opponent can't snipe your healing tower, boom, they're healed back up again. Like, this could create scenarios where literally you have unbeatable heroes. Or teams that can't do enough damage to beat them. Anyways.
Brazen defense res, I can actually see it being useful on an anima team if you're using lift.
Oh,
If you stack it, that can be plus 14 defense and res, not counting B skills, weapons, all of that.
Yeah, there are legitimately good combinations. And if you have like a guard weapon or something, at that point, if they can't do enough damage and they can't charge a special, they're not going to beat him. Or whichever hero it is that is carrying it. Alright. Interesting. But, let's keep going. Autumn Tactician. She is, in fact, infantry. This was the only thing that was going through my mind. Is she infantry or is she armored just like her grandfather?
I forget exactly
I forget what... They are related, but, like, I don't remember.
Same tribe?
They are the same
Yeah,
tribe, of
well,
course.
definitely the same tribe.
They're all Goldoa, or, yeah. A dragon like Luz from Goldoa, she is considered the best approach to take in order to liven up the harvest festivities. Wait, best approach? She has, like, very little emotion. Okay. Appears in Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. So, the reason why I'm already super excited about her is because we saw what I can't say his name. I'll just say the D guy. Dheginsea.
Yeah.
He has a really good breath that's inheritable. And it looks like this isn't very different. Oh, wait, it is different.
It is completely different. The opposite.
It's not quite the opposite. This is basically Carrot Cudgel and Guilt Fork as a dragon weapon.
Which is the opposite.
This, I am... Okay, I also changed the music. I'm also not so sure about this. Because...
Most people already think that Flowing Lance archetype is a little better than the Carrot Cudgel archetype.
Right, because attack and res... It was attack and res, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a threat and attack res. -5.
Not a threaten, but a lull.
Yeah, or rain, if you want to look at it.
Yeah.
No, it's a lull because Dheginsea will neutralize.
Oh yeah,
bonuses.
he also neutralizes. Yeah.
Right.
But, yeah.
Okay, so... That is so different. So, Pale Breath Plus. If units within 2 spaces of an ally grants attack defense +5 to unit and neutralizes units' penalties to attack defense during combat. I see, which... The neutralizes penalties to attack defense during combat is pretty big for Enna because she's expected to have high defense and high attack, or relatively high attack. But it doesn't reduce damage and doesn't allow you to do as much damage.
You take less physical.
You take less physical. Okay, that's a better way to word it, yeah.
Yep. So one thing to consider when you're looking at lull, like something like a lull or something that's neutralizing penalties and providing you a stat boost, the lull effects or debuffing your opponent in combat is better in a disadvantaged state, but when you're increasing your own stats, that's better in an advantage state. So if you're going, if you're going against the triangle, in combat debuffs against your foe are better. But if you're going with the triangle or taking advantage of the triangle, then buffing yourself is better.
This is true. The unfortunate part is the reason why Dheginsea's weapon is so good is because it inflicts attack -5, which is basically defense res +5.
Yep.
To which Pale Breath does not compare.
Yeah.
Assuming a neutral matchup.
Well, not even. It's literally, there's no res.
Right, I get that, but it's like the
attack penalty.
The effective defense res +5 to Dheginsea is assuming a neutral matchup. It's slightly more in a disadvantage matchup, and then slightly less in a matchup where he has advantage.
Roughly.
So the only real advantage to Pale Breath in my eyes is if you run Bonfire or Ignis or something like that.
I mean, it also has the advantage of if you just run lull attack res on B, which you could do. It wouldn't be redundant.
Okay, fair enough. But that's pretty expensive. Okay.
It's
Also,
not as expensive
Dheginsea-
as running attack Death on 4 or attack Death Unity.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, and Dheginsea can't use a lull skill anyway because lulls are infantry and cav only.
Yeah, and he's armored. Okay, got it.
Yep.
But the other thing I wanted to talk about was just she's most likely 180 BST because she's gonna be bumped up.
Probably.
And she's probably gonna be a red tank for most people. Then this is obviously geez, this is gonna be an arena viable hero. But if you have a 175 BST arena hero already, like
Marth.
sure, say Young Marth, wouldn't they just score the same?
No.
No, okay.
Unless you have a signature B slot, you can't get ahead of your competition. Or unless you're Hector or Chrom. Also
Yep, that's why Brave Edelgard is the highest scoring unit in the entire game right now, because of 185 BST with that personal skill.
Okay.
That personal B skill.
Whereas Gotri doesn't have a personal B, so he can't score that.
Okay,
Exactly.
but Enna doesn't have a perf, so how much more scoring would that be over a 170? Because if it is higher, then you can absolutely recommend somebody. If somebody really cares about scoring, like you get Flame Emperor, you get Enna.
Yep, they're the same scoring if you add more.
Enna will be in the same bin as Flame.
Wow.
Yeah. The only thing you have to consider is the meta does not like dragons in arena because it's ticky. Just ticky.
Yeah, and well, but she's at least infantry, so she can at least move better than Flame Emperor. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is true. And not to mention that, not a lot of good arena reds that are very available outside of Pitski, as it is.
What? You're gonna forget about Astrum. Oh.
Astrum's buffs can be made to work against him way too easily.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give Astrum some credence, but
I still see a lot of plus than Astrum's guys. So
he's not bad, but if you're prepared for anything like Astrum, then you can neutralize a whole lot of threat that the entire team would bring as a result.
Not to mention that we have the existence of low attack defense and low speed defense completely ruining him.
Okay, sure. Fine, fair enough. Alright, but with that said, I can't really suggest people grab both Enna and Flame Emperor. I feel like they're both going to be slow, or relatively slow. Flame Emperor can actually has a super boon in speed, but you can make a okay speed Flame Emperor. But with all that said, like, I can't, because I feel like they're two very, very similar heroes. And you're basically trading weakness against armor effectiveness and to weakness against, dragon effectiveness. And then you're trading slightly a bit more BST for 2 movement.
They would have the same BST.
Wait, what? Isn't Flame Emperor 185?
No, Flame Emperor is in the 180 bin.
Wait, for
176.
Whoa, really?
Okay. No, 177, I think.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Enna has 176 BST.
Flamey Emperor came out before, the wave. Right. So they actually have roughly the same BST.
Okay, wow. I thought he was slightly higher. Okay, sure. Alright, well, with the rest of the kit, it's Swap, Defense, Res Link, War Dragons. We won't talk too much more about Enna until we see her stats, but honestly...
War Dragons was 5-star lock before.
Okay.
Which is pretty good if you're running a Dragon Ball. You can now Ward Ball it.
I honestly haven't seen a Dragon Ball.
I haven't either.
That being said, it is something that's going to be more viable now.
Okay.
Yeah, no. It's good, though. I mean, we have Hone Dragon's Seal, Fortified Dragons is available on Ninian and Malkana. War Dragons is available on Anna. And Go Dragons, it's still not available anywhere. In fact, Female Grima has it now, so that's out of question.